Hey y'all, I am so absolutely thrilled to finally be back. I'm not gonna go into great deal about it, but I really struggled with some of the astrological things that were going on the in our world, in the universe, the last couple of months. But I'm glad to be back, and I'm gonna kind of combine a little bit of May's readings with June's, and June's readings with July's, to kind of catch everybody up. Then, I'm not certain exactly when I'm going to release it, but I'm going to start a series with the magician, with magician energy. What are you manifesting? How healthy is your magician energy? Stuff like that. So anyway, I'm very glad to be back. I missed y'all, and this is Gemini's reading because I know y'all been through some shish. All right, so let's see. Let me get back in the rhythm. So I added the Hierophant too because 2021 is a 5-year. It's a Hierophant year. The Hierophant is all about dogma, same old. We do it this way because that's how we've always done it. It's the leader that's been there, done that. Very much. To me, not an intuitive. I mean, he does have a learning. He listens to his inner voice for guidance because he's got this little thing over his ears. So he does listen to himself for that, but completely different type of knowing as the High Priestess. So it's about change too. Fives are all about change. 5 is also Mercury's number. Kind of got some chaos going there. Trickster energy, which is weird for that because it's a Taurus card. But anyway, so for the year, our spirit animal, the energy that was with us, or our spirit guide that was with us, the energy we were going to be using and available to us was the deer, which is very much Empress energy, very much mothering, nurturing, compassionate, gentle, calming. Just mother energy. And then our bottom of the deck energy for the year was a 5, the 5 of Wands, which I know I've said in the past that, and I still feel this way, it is a Wands card, so a fire card, but I always associate this card with Geminis, or just people that like to debate. They like that poking energy. It's encouraging to them, brainstorming. But the 5s I recently, I don't know how, discovered. The Hierophant is, this is just a lower octave of the Hierophant. So think of it as under the Hierophant's umbrella. All the Knights are under that too, so we'll get to that in a minute. Which would make sense because this looks like chaos. This, upright, this looks like chaos. This looks like it's just a free-for-all, right? If you think of these as the Knights that are the accolades, the precepts that he's teaching here, this is a learning type behavior. This is an inspired type of poking energy. It's meant to inspire. However, and it's playful. Nobody's getting hurt here. It's encouraging and playful. However, like this, turned upside down, to me, you've stopped playing. You don't like this energy anymore. You've decided that it's not encouraging, it's not inspirational. You don't like the ways we've always done it. So, that fight is over. You're walking away from that fight. These are the Knights that have put down any playful activity. Now they mean business, right? So that's the bottom of the deck energy for the year for Geminis. So, and those two are definitely two different types of energy. If you think about it like this, so this is the energy that you're going into it with. You're done with stuff that's not inspiring. You're done with stuff that's just inciting. If it's not inspiring you, if it's not encouraging you, if you're not brainstorming, it's just the fight. It's just you're playing around. But supporting that energy is calmness, being gentle, being compassionate, nurturing something yourself, a project, a child, just very mother energy. So those to me are awesome. if you're not doing this, you're going to find a way to do it, and you're calm about it. You're looking for calmness. Maybe you're looking for something that actually does nurture you, does encourage you. What happened to my light? It's not good. There we go. All right. So for June, we had the Page of Pentacles in reverse, which is, it's like, to me, it's just like, this has got full energy. This is the full energy with the Ace of Pentacles. The pages always hold the ace of their suit. So that's the Ace of Pentacles that this page is holding. So it's like new energy that you really don't know what you're going to do with it. You want to plan it because it's, a seed from the universe. But upside down, you really don't know what to do with it. You probably dropped it. You probably dropped it in the month of June. Or it was very, very precariously, I don't know that, probably dropped it. Or I don't know if you ever caught it, or if we ever caught it. So coming into July, you've got my favorite, wink, wink, card in the deck, the Seven of Swords. This is Moon in Aquarius. This is, I hate to say it, I love Aquarius. But this is very, very, very untrustworthy energy, whether it's in yourself, your subconscious, the energy in your environment, an actual person. It doesn't matter. This energy is selling yourself short, selling the other person short. It is running away from your responsibilities, leaving before time, and thinking you're getting away with it. It's very sneaky energy. The sneak thief, looking back over his shoulder. He's taken 7 swords, and now he's got 5 in his hands. Back to that 5, that chaos, and that chaos energy. So he's got 5 swords with him. He's leaving 2. He's selling himself short, somebody else short. He's just leaving before time. So the Two of Swords represents indecision too. So, but it's in reverse. So to me, this energy is still there. It may be a subconscious thing because the energy, even in reverse, the card definition does not necessarily change that much, to be honest. It's either blocked energy or it is, sometimes it can be the opposite energy, but I think in this case, and this is a psychological thing too, because you have to think about swords as the mental area. It's your clear mind or your unclear mind. It is your behavior that is pushed because of your thoughts. In reverse, you probably felt like, and 7 is also too about movement. It's a 5 and a 2. So it's blocked thoughts of your movement or trying to get rid of sabotaging behavior in your head. Maybe that you don't even realize is there. So let's see. But it all revolves around, because I want you to look. This 7, they're both reversed, right? So the 7 of Swords is looking back over his shoulder at the Page of Pentacles. That's dropping the pentacle. That's dropping the ace. If it looked like this, and the 7 of Swords, this would be, thinking about, this would be more like maybe blocks as to what you were going to do with that. Blocks to what this meant and where you were going to plant it. But it's a dropped pentacle. It's an unplanted pentacle. It's an unused seed for whatever reason. And it's looking back at that. So let's see what area of life, Gemini, this was going on. Thank you so much, Holy Spirit. Thank you, honey. Thank you, Spirit Team. Clear and concise messages for Gemini, the month of July. What was going on in June? Lead us. Here we go. So that's what we'll take. Okay. All right. So focus card. This is your focus card. It's the Sun card. This is all about success and seeing a new day. What gets you up in the morning? This is mainly success. This is the Sun card. Victory, happiness. Then we have home, the Forest, house, and where do we want to do these? All right, and the birds and the cross. So Success, let's see. So you got successful home life, feeling at home in your skin, feeling at home in yourself, going back and forth, indecision with whatever your life purpose is. Good gracious, I'm not, maybe I am projecting. So this is, see, look, she's in contemplation. This is the last card in the deck. This is a 9, which 9s are personal completion. 10s are collective completion. 9s are, I'm sorry, 9s are personal completions. 12 is a 3, so this is Empress energy, but this is still back and forth. This can be gossip. This can be, but this is, to me right now, is indecision. Very much indecision and not just settling. It's up in the air energy. It's not really being secure. Which home, a 4 is, so look, we've got 2 4s and 3 and a 9. So the 3s are Empress, the mother, and 4s are Emperor, the daddy. So this is this is house. But you know, your body, yourself, is your home. Home is where the heart is. Home is where your heart is. You know, and you're always with your home, so heart. So I think this is probably being finding your place, finding your home, finding your success, and settling on it, and being that indecision, not trusting yourself, running off before it's time, not knowing where to plant your pinnacle to ground it, to at least put it in the ground so you can nourish it and nurture it and grow it into fruition. So, all right, let's see. Let's clarify. All right, let's clarify. I don't even like clarify the sun, honestly, because we know it means success and victory. Let's see if we can turn them this way. And I don't know why this light keeps, well, I'm sorry, y'all. Just bear with me. Let's see if this is better. I do not think that's better, but we'll figure it out. We're not stopping. All right, so let's clarify these. No, let's clarify the home, the house. Thank you so much. There we go. Thank you, Holy Spirit. All right, so justice. So you're trying to balance something out. This is Mott. This is Anubis in some of the legends. The feather. Let's see, weighing that feather up against, it's where you go to the underworld, and he weighs the feather, or she weighs the feather against your heart. And, you know, if your heart is heavier than that feather, guess what? You stay in the underworld. But this is all about balance and a lot of transformation, because see, all those butterflies is about transformation. Justice is a 2. So this is High Priestess energy too. This is trusting your inner knowing, trusting what is worth keeping and you know, in part of your success, and what's worth letting go and leaving behind, letting it die. All right, thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you so much. That's balancing yourself. That's more balancing yourself. Justice can be about karma too, but I think this time this is absolutely more about trying to weigh back and forth what is worth your time, what needs to come with you and be part of whatever's going to make you feel at home and a success and happy, that revolves around what you're supposed to be doing with your life. All right, so let's clarify the birds. All right, we got the moon. Right, okay, so the moon is all about really, not necessarily indecision, but not knowing the way, being in the dark and having to trust yourself. This is another major arcana card, so this is life purpose, absolutely. The moon card is trusting your intuition. It's very feminine energy, very watery. It's a 9 card too, so this is also a personal completion card. This is going within, and even though it may be dark, there's a lot of shadows, you may have some fear here, there may be some deceit here, especially this self-deceit, still forging ahead. Because the next card after the moon card, guess what, is the sun card. So, you know, once you go and walk through the indecision, walk through the dark shadows, walk through any fear or what you can't see clearly, and trust yourself and trust your higher power, your higher self, whatever you identify with, you know, your beliefs, you get to the sun. The sun is the next card. All right, so that's all about that indecision. All right, clarify this life, this cross, this life purpose. You got 5 of Swords. All right, so we just talked about this in being in the Seven of Swords. Five of Swords is absolutely self-sabotage, mental self-sabotage, talking yourself out of something. Or if there's a group involved, it's picking a fight for no reason. It is, as a matter of fact, it's the fight just because you can. It's biting words. It's the bratty kid in the group that takes everybody's swords, can't even hold everybody's swords, but runs off, and now you burn bridges and everybody's feelings are hurt. So now it's another self-sabotage card. So, let me tell you something too. So five of Swords is self-sabotage. It's a argumentative. God, you got fives too. We got fives. Okay. Energy. It's just being an ass just because you can, and it's usually with words. It's usually it's a very selfish type behavior. The Two of Swords is indecision. This Seven of Swords is holding this Five of Swords, right? Holding this Five of Swords. Thinks he's got something, running off with it, and leaving the Two of Swords behind. The Two of Swords, at times, to me, is not always indecision. The Two of Swords, to me, is very much the Moon card energy or High Priestess energy. It comes under the High Priestesses, too, because you are blindfolded. You do have these two swords holding that looks like indecision, but the water's behind you, the moon's on top of you, and to me, at times, it is the need to not only use your logic, which is swords, the Two of Swords, to make the decision. It's also to use the water element and the moon, and to know that you might not can see the way, but you need to trust your logic and your intuition to apply both to whatever the decision is you're trying to make. So, yeah, let's put these back over here like this. All right, let me have one more to clarify this Sun card for Geminis. It's actually beautiful, very, very, and don't get me wrong, could be projecting, but somebody needed this besides myself. All right, so let's see. One more for that Sun card. One more for their success. One more for Gemini's happiness. What they get up in the morning to do, and that gives them the most fulfillment that they could imagine. The happiness and peace of mind, success, victory, their shining light, their morning star. Thank you, Holy Spirit. All right, one more for Gemini. Thank you. Okay, there we go. So let's see. All right, Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands. Okay. So look, the Knight of Wands, it actually came out like this. So we got the Knight of Wands first. Both of these are inspired action, inspired creativity, charming, magnetic, manifestors, going after what they want, very successful. Look, this one right here, she knows what she wants, and she calls it to her, and she don't put up with anything. Really, I mean, she's, to me, she's the bad bitch as far as the queens go. She's very sexual, very attractive, very magnetic. And things just come to her. She knows what she wants, and she draws them into her. And the Knight of Wands is usually rash. He's kind of the F-boy, but let's give him a break. He's inspired action. He's not yet quite the king, but it can be a little rash, but he is a go-getter. He's fearless. He goes after what he wants, and he's fast-moving. He's inspired movement. Also, the Knights are protective. They're defenders. They're messengers. So something is your message. The message. It's inspired action, though. Absolutely, it's movement. Absolutely movement. Usually, there's not a whole lot of change when it comes to Knights, but there's definitely a message. They're not the message, they're the messenger. Inspired action. That may be what your success and sign is revolving around. With the Queen of Wands. All right, let's see, what do y'all got? Y'all got fives, nines, twos. Y'all got a bunch of fives, a bunch of twos. High Priestess energy. That's all about trusting your inner knowing, going inside, making a decision about what you know, listening to yourself, being honest with yourself, no self-denial. We've already talked about the fives. It's all about change. It's all about that shake-up after the four. Four is stability, but you can't grow with stability. Fives are needed. All the odd numbers are needed for growth. Let's see. What else do you have got some pentacles. You got 2 fire swords. You don't have any cups here, no emotions. So this is not about a relationship. This is absolutely about whatever you feel like your life purpose is. Whatever you feel like could be your burden too, because sometimes people feel like their life purpose becomes a burden. It comes very heavy. It's the cross. It could be your religious path, just your beliefs, being comfortable in your skin. All right, we're gonna do. What was that? Let's see. 2 to 5. This is not for y'all, I don't think. Let me see what we got. No. All right, Holy Spirit. Gracious. I just wanted to stay out. All right. I don't even know that I want to. I don't. Let's do this. We're still going to go back to and stick to these beautiful cards that I absolutely adore. That I don't necessarily have to look at the book anymore. Not much, unless it's like really one I haven't experienced. All right, give me some good inspiration and advice for my mercurial, silver-tongued Gemini brethren and sisters. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Just one card. Oh, gracious. Yeah, we're going to take that one right there. I get a little bit too much energy on them. They ain't been used in a while like this. All right, Page of Waters. All right, well, here we go. So, I said you had no emotions involved in this. So, the Page of Water is Page of Cups. Look how cute. Look how pretty these cards are. This is light. See if we can get it up. Let's see. That's a little bit better. Can you see it better? There we go. Look how cute she is. So, the Page of Water is, like I said before, so you have 2 pages. This one is upright. Well, you only read these cards outright. But the Page of Water is, think about newbie energy. And water is cups, emotion, intuition, your inner self, your feelings, love. It could be romance. But this is Fool energy. So, from the divine, the universe, or inspiration around love, feelings, your intuition. She's a Little Mermaid too. This is very sweet offering of feelings, of love, or a little nibble of your intuition. So, God, it's so pretty. So anyway, so pages, you need to think about them like this. And we'll get to this too about manifesting. What are you manifesting? Because you're always manifesting. Your brain, we create our reality. And we need this energy we need certain energies in order to direct that, to harness it and direct it. So you need thoughts, feelings, and beliefs, right? So feelings represent that, cups represents the feelings part of what you're creating, what kind of world you're creating. So you need to put your intuition or your feelings or love, like with the deer, nurture it into whatever you feel like will bring you success, will feel like bring you contentment in yourself, belief in yourself, to get out of this up in the air, back and forth with yourself, not making a decision as far as what will bring you happiness and success. You've got to offer the project, the belief, the job, the partner, whatever it is. I think it's life purpose or spiritual path. You have got to offer that cup of love, that new spark of energy to whatever you're trying to create. All right, Gemini, I love y'all so much. Love you so much. And I'm going to finish everybody else out, and then I'm going to have something new on here for everybody that I hope everybody will benefit from and enjoy. And I will see y'all next month or in a couple of weeks. Love you so much.